Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And as I'm doing this, we're getting a scam call. Hello? You're interrupting. I'm filming. What do you want? Don't speak then. Okay. That's not normally how I answer my phone, okay, everybody? If you know me by now, and if you're, like, in the fan group of Grey's Anatomy, I answer it as Grace Lund Memorial. Now, reintroducing us. Hi, we are Sister Pod. This is my sister, Marie, and I am Chesley. And if you hear background noises, it will be the fan and our mom. And if you hear moaning noise, it's the dog. He's not been feeling good, so he just lays around and moans. So, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And I know that we normally shoot gossip talk right now. So, pretty much, nothing has gone on this week. I'm still waiting on some things. I have finished my online shopping by putting everything in the cart. So, in a few weeks, me and Marie will have a new camera to record our YouTube videos with. It'll probably be like another 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. Yep. I'm thinking about actually going back with that other one. I'm not too sure though. I have one selected and it's about $63, but I don't know. So, new camera coming up in a few weeks. I know we'll have to get a tripod because the tripod I have is for my cell phone. And I had a mount for it. I had a mount for if you wanted to mount something different on the tripod. But, like, I don't know where the mount is. And I used to have it, and it was like, I used to sit around and play with it all the time, and I just don't know what I've done with it. So, I just had to get a new tripod. Or just use one of my dad's old ones. Mm-hmm. So, and, yeah. Really nothing interesting with me this week. I've managed to stay peaceful with everybody. I wanted to slap someone, but I didn't. Still thinking about it, though.
It's a struggle all in itself.
It is a struggle in itself. But, I don't know, like, I'm gonna say this, and it sounds normal for me, but it might sound stupid for other people. Nobody should ever compare somebody's depression or somebody's death to somebody else's death, because everybody is completely different. I myself, I don't know how many of y'all watch my other channel. For 8 years, I took care of my father, and I was his primary caretaker. I would wake him up in the mornings. I would get his bath water. I would get his clothes, and when he was ready, I would help him, and I would lift him up out of the bed, and I would, just do the normal things that a caretaker does. But the fact that somebody was trying to compare their mother-in-law's death to my father's death is not the same thing. It's just like saying, oh, well, say for instance, my father's death, that would be like me being really rude to Marie and saying, oh, well, my father's death was the same as your mom's. No. There was 2 completely different things happened 2 completely different times. And everybody says it, we all grieve differently.
Yeah, we do.
We all disagree with each other. We all agree sometimes with each other, but death and other things should not be compared to somebody else's pain, because you don't know what they're going through. You can try, but nobody really truly knows. The only one that is the only person that can touch the similarities to how I feel is my own brother. So, and he grieves in a different way than I do. So, and I do too. So it's completely different for the both of us. That's just like, saying, oh, well, you grieve differently for your dog than I do mine.
Yeah.
Well,
everybody goes through
a different grieving process than
Yep.
somebody else. I know if something was to happen to anybody that I know, I can say, I do not know how you feel, but I can pray for you that, it'll be better for you than it was for me. It's just like with my older sister, Dania. I don't know her pain. She does not know mine. We just both know that we have an empty, hollow place where our fathers used to be. Just like Marie has an empty place where her mom used to be.
Yep.
So, and just like my mom has a completely different hole in her heart from her daddy. Because it was different for her. It was also very different than losing her husband. So, don't ever say that you know somebody's grief situation, because you don't. Not unless you've experienced something similar to it, as in you were the caretaker for your father, or you were the person who was there for your mother, or you were there for your father, or your sibling. And it's completely different. So don't ever say that. Just say, I don't know how your pain is, but I can pray for you, or I can send you positive vibes, or I can try to talk you through it. I have a friend on Nights of Busan on Amino. She was really sweet to me. She says, I don't know how you feel. She says, but I know that somebody shouldn't do that to you. She says, I know you're going through a lot. I can't pray for you because I'm paganist, but I can send good thoughts to you. And that's just that's the kind way of putting it nowadays, so that you don't offend people.
Yep.
Because it's very easy to offend people nowadays. I don't know if anybody else knows that. It's not too easy to offend me and Marie, unless you're going to talk to us about what I was just talking about. I know about 3 weeks after my dad passed away, I was in Walmart, and somebody was being really rude. And, by that time, you have to be. And by that time, you were masked in a store, and you were limited to stuff. And I was in there for, wash rags, just in case, It wasn't a necessary, but it was for me to have a necessary. And I just picked up wash rags, and I didn't realize that somebody was trying to come out of an aisle. And I was just walking casually, and they were just rude, and I'm like, excuse me? And that guy walked away, and he was like, whoa, I'm sorry for existing. I didn't know I was going to get in your way. And you're acting all high and mighty. I'm like, one, I didn't even make eye contact with the guy. I was just like, okay, you want to move faster down the aisle than me and go off to the store more faster than me? Go. I don't care. Don't hit me with your buggy, though. In which, that's what he was trying to do. So, there's just a lot of people that get easily offended. So, I try to leave those people alone.
Yeah.
But that's just the way it goes. On another note, I may or may not be single this time next week.
Yay.
we've started talking again and trying to work things out. And I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want a mean text message saying, please don't air our stuff. Because he is extremely private. And in the matter that if something's going on, he doesn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah. So yours
won't
and
even tell
mine
me.
are different. Mine doesn't care.
Yours doesn't care. He'll actually legitimately tell me.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you, but mine won't. He's just
Yeah.
like, nah, just forget it. I don't want to tell nobody.
That's because he's used to having like a big family where he can go to someone and like get everything out to you.
Exactly.
So he'll either go to you or me, or either way, both of us end up figuring out which one will come.
Yeah, with yours.
Yep.
And mine is just like, he's like me. He has one sibling. And that one sibling he is not very close to. I'm somewhat close to mine. I try to text mine every day and say, I love you. I try to ask how they're feeling, and I try to ask, have you been drinking water? Have you been staying out of the sun? And, all this different stuff. Like, I even do that to my sister. I'm like, make sure you drink water today. Make sure you breathe without your mask, taking deep breaths by yourself, and remember it's okay to have a little bit of anxiety every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another thing. When you've dealt with a trauma, when you've dealt with the trauma, sometimes you have anxiety from it, and it's not very pleasant. I suffer from it myself. It's horrible. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I wouldn't even wish it on my worst person. I wouldn't even wish it on an ex. And everybody knows how I feel about my exes, so I wouldn't even wish anxiety on them, so. But sometimes it's good to be closed off to people, and sometimes it's not, so.
The way he's closed off is just, it makes things harder for him.
It does, but he knows that if he does eventually want to say something about it, he can talk to yours, or he can talk to you, or he can talk to me. If he prefers me over anybody else, that's fine. If he doesn't, that's fine too. I'm not going to tell him who he can and cannot talk to.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. I know I was looking back into our emails, our messages last night, all screenshots from someone. I'm not going to name them on this channel because I don't want to give them that clout, but they were saying, oh, well, you share everything about you and Austin talking about this and this and this. I'm like, I do not tell you everything. There are things that were there's things that are private in relationships. Like, I don't ask Marie what happens with her and Roberto every single day. It's not my business. I know they hang out at least once a day.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's not because of Joshy either.
Yep.
I know it's because they want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's not my business. So I don't ask her, she doesn't ask me, and that's the respectful thing to do, because to a certain point in your life, you're private with your relationships with your family and your husband or your wife.
But you always complain to your family when your significant other is being a brat.
Why do I feel like that was directly towards him just now?
It is.
He's always a brat. He was noise with me, but he was always a brat then.
He is.
But not, like I said, not a whole lot happened with me this week. Just the year anniversary of Dad's passing. Wasn't a very good day. Very emotional. We all do live with that 1 year anniversary of something that we don't want to talk about. But other than that, everything has been fine this week. Nobody's said anything to me. Nobody's made me mad except for last night. But yeah. What about you? Did you have a good week?
I had a good week. Nothing really happened. I'm still trying to
Process
figure
something.
out a plan for my day's birthday.
Oh,
because-
Jesus, that's next week.
Yep, Tuesday.
What a bad whatever I am to him.
A bad older sister.
Bad older sister. Yeah, sometimes I forget. I don't even ask how old he is because I don't remember either. 29?
Yep.
29, yeah. He's the same age as mine. I think mine's older though. Yeah, mine's older.
Yep.
By like, what, couple months? Several months. August, September, October, November, December. Wait a minute, I done that wrong. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 8 months.
8 months, almost a year.
8 months, almost a year. Older. Doesn't make him wiser though.
God, no. But I'm still trying to figure out plans for that. And he doesn't make it easy. All of his is, I don't know, or whatever, I don't care. And that's not an answer.
That's not an answer. No.
When us women ask you guys a question, we expect an answer, not an
yes.
I
Not a
don't
I don't know.
or I don't care, or whatever.
Or
He's gonna regret saying one of those to me one of these days, and I'm just gonna get him
Jump out of a
something
cake?
he doesn't want.
jump out of a cake.
I'll buy him a pretty little pink dress and make him wear. I just gotta figure out what size dress he would wear.
Shit.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't care, I don't know, whatever. You'll get
One of these
some-
days you're gonna wind up in a tutu.
Yep.
Just for laughs, you should put. No, I don't know
A
if I'll
tutu
say it.
and a pair of high heels.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not going to. Because
He's wore high heels before. He had to go outside for something, and he couldn't find his shoes. And the shoes that I had wore over there were my, like, clear high heels. So he put his feet in those and went outside. It was funny to watch him walk around.
Please tell me he wasn't chasing our daughter.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
So he was outside chasing her around in high heels, and I'm just like, oh god.
Should have made a video.
I know, you should have videoed it. I would have.
I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but if he does it again, I'll definitely video
Please.
it.
We won't put it on the channel, but we'll just put a picture of it. He would be so mad at me. He'd be like, I hate you now.
He would. But he'd get over it.
True. He'll get happy in the same pants he got mad in.
Yep.
But yeah. Anything else for gossip talk?
That's pretty much it for this week.
Pretty much, yeah. Had a sick dog yesterday. He's fine now. I think might have been, this might be a little TMI, but I think he might have been a little bit act up, maybe. We all get at that point. We all get backed up.
Speaking of dogs, Coco ate 2 full packs of tortilla shells and got in trouble for it.
It's my daughter. I mean, I really can't say anything. I mean, soft
I
taco
just-
shells sound good right now.
Don't understand why she did it, because she had food and we fed her. And we even gave her, like, some treats. And she still went after both packs of tortilla shells.
I didn't train her to do that. I didn't suggest that either. Not me. Not me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? I didn't tell her she could have human food.
No, that was Roberta's.
Yeah, that's true. I do know that Marcy is completely off of human food now. I do know that I only give crust and sometimes bread, especially if it's soured. I will give it to Raleigh, but other than like a bite of food at supper, I won't. Like tonight, I already have what I want in my mind, ordered in my mind at McDonald's, and I'm adding 2 hamburgers for him just because he had a bad day yesterday. So, but I guess that's it for gossip talk for this week. It was not really juicy. As y'all know, this is a short video. It's only probably only be like 22 minutes, which is shorter than all of our other ones.
Just because nothing's really went on this week.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing exciting has happened. In a few weeks, when we get our camera, that'll be exciting, and then maybe we'll be okay with filming, and it won't look so washed out. I'm thinking though of putting like something behind us, it's like a backdrop, like right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about buying a blanket to put right here for when we film. I just poked myself in the head. But yeah. No thank you. But yeah, just mainly because the natural lighting hits like right in here and you can't like see me.
Yeah,
like
part of your head
is like washed out. You can't really see me.
It looks like you're bald.
It does, don't it?
Yeah.
When I'm filming with what I'm filming with, which is my 7 Plus, so yeah, I'm tired of being washed out in the videos. Last week I filmed with my phone, and that was a bit of a helping hand. So it'll get better in time. Just stick with us, guys.
We'll figure it out.
And if you don't like gossip talk, don't click on the video. We have other videos that you can watch. We do K-pop. We do TV shows. We're going to do TV shows this week, maybe. If it's all up to her, though. And then we might do some other videos. So just just look out for our videos. Most of our other videos are shorter. So if you don't like gossip talk, you can watch those, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching our channel, and make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. And our Instagram is in the description box below. Just type that on Instagram and you'll find us. Alright, bye.
Bye.